Well, hello and welcome to the October monthly reset. This is a little chaotic. I'm actually at my day job on a break right now, but I'm leaving in a couple days to go to New Mexico for the Hot Air Balloon Festival. So this was truly like the last chance I had to do this before I go. So sorry about this lighting, but it's the best I've got. There were people sitting in all the like natural lighting spots and I couldn't just like throw up a camera. So let's get going. Thank you for coming back. I have to say, after doing the September monthly reset, it was so nice to have to like, when I was feeling lost through September, I would go back, look at that list and use that as my like guide of where I should be focusing my energy on. Didn't do that 100% of the time, but it definitely kept me more on track than I normally am. So I'm really excited to make one for October and kind of think about what's coming up. Obviously the holidays are going to be really soon, so if I want to do anything for that, we got to figure that out. Halloween's coming up this month. A lot of exciting things. So thank you for coming back, and yeah, let's get into an October monthly reset. So let's start with some art goals. The first one I had was to free sketch twice a week. I'm gonna say honestly, I didn't do that. I definitely drew for fun more, but I'm realizing I don't really like putting in like the exact amount of numbers I need to do things a week. I think I like more having like free sketch to loosen up as a warm-up or something for when I'm doing other projects, but having it be like twice a week makes it a little like too stale for me and I don't get inspired. So although I really like the idea of sketching, I'm gonna kind of change how I worded that one for next month. Push my composition. I like 100% did that, especially with my Instagram posts. I was really trying to try new things where, I never take advantage of the fact that you can like swipe on Instagram, which is so dumb. So I've been having a lot of fun like cropping in thumbnails so you swipe and see the whole thing. So that's been really fun to kind of push myself and have fun, not take it too seriously and let myself get creative with it. Do a draw this in your style challenge. I did do that, but I did it more of like a free sketch, I would say. I really liked the drawing, but it was more just kind of for me, so I ended up not posting it or anything. But it was really fun to do, and I definitely want to find more artists that are kind of hosting draw this in your style challenges, because I think they're a great way to like push yourself. Check. So for Make Don't Break, 3 Insta posts a week. I'm gonna say yes. I pretty much have done this. Sometimes I think one of the weeks I did like 2, and then the next week I did 4, but I was really trying to stay on top of finding new things to share, new ways to share them, and like kind of taking pauses when I'm in the middle of like an art project to snap a photo of what I'm doing or film a time lapse. It's so hard to like get in that mindset, but we did do that. This one I really did not think I would do, but 1 video a week, we freaking did it. It was pretty hard, especially right now. I'm literally on my last break at work watching the clock, but yeah, it was just kind of I like having it be kind of like this dump, I guess, like a photo dump at the end of the week, but with video clips. It just helps my brain a lot, especially when I'm doing so much each week. Having that week go into a video, and then having a clean slate for Monday is awesome. So I really do like that, even though at times I'm not going to get down on myself if I don't do it. Highlight Patreon. We did do that. I definitely did a lot of posts kind of talking about Patreon more, providing the link, making sure that I kind of hype it up and word it in a way showing that that's a thing you can join. Fixing my website. Girl, do this. You can see I did start that. I even made a video, which I'll link up there, where I went through and faced my website, like went through each page and wrote down everything that I don't like about it. So that is started, and we're going to work through this master to-do list to make the website great. Next, pricing. Holy crap. I know. Personally, this is my least favorite part of having the design business. I hate coming up with the prices for those services. I hate talking to clients about money. I hate like having to come up with it and always undercharging for my work. But this month I did spend a lot of time researching package ideas, pricing ideas, seeing what other people are charging, and I'm really trying to come up with like kind of base pricing that I use so it's easier to come up with quotes and I'm not undercharging. So I actually did do that. I did all the research, and then this next month I'm gonna put it on, well, I don't know, I'm gonna like make a cute little page for myself that's really organized, but all the research and figuring out the numbers is done. Update my wave. I did do that, and then submit to 3 zines. I submitted to 3, and then I got a no back from 2 of them, but I did get a yes from 1. So I'm actually going to have art in the zine called the It's Okay zine, and it's like a mental health zine, so I'm super excited about that. Can't wait to show you guys once it comes out. Hey, sorry about the super abrupt ending there. My phone ran out of space while I was in the middle of my break. So now I'm back home. I've got candles going, and it feels like the perfect ambiance to finish the October reset. I've been saving this sticker, I feel like, for so long, and I knew this was the time to use it. Like last time, I'm going to start with more just general art goals for myself. This is more for like personal stuff, drawing stuff, more like in practice goals instead of like per se for my like art business. One thing I want to do is really start filling in this new blue notebook that I got. You can do like all types of mediums in there. So I really want to push myself and just kind of make some fun collages or something and just try and like loosen up. My goal is to fill that sketchbook up eventually, but I don't know how long that will really take. The next art goal I have is I really want to focus on poses. I draw a lot of like artists or like musicians or like portraits, and I feel like I get stuck in a rut of how I have them standing before I even realize I'm doing it. Honestly, I just kind of like have my go-tos, and I really want to push it. I really want to push perspective and force perspective and get some really more dynamic poses, and really plan those out like before I just jump in. This is a big one. I say it every goddamn year. I'm gonna try and do Inktober. And you know what? It's okay if I don't hit all 31 days, because I'm gonna be out of town for like the start of it, but I'm gonna try and just do really like stress-free little sketches. It's okay if they're on my iPad, it's okay if they're on a post-it at work, like literally anything. I just want to like really try and just be involved. I just think like Instagram is most fun on this month, and I've never fully done all 31 days in a row consistently the way you're supposed to do it. It just has never been possible. And I mean, that is okay. Not everyone needs to be able to do that, but I really do want to try and get some pieces out there. So those are my like just main art goals. And then I want to move on to my art business, my like graphic design business. Make Don't Break. So for Make Don't Break, I kind of have big news actually. Oh shoot, move my camera a little bit. I have really big news actually. I got my business license finally. This wasn't on my to-do list for last month because I did not think I'd be reaching it, but it happened. So I'm official. I got my biz license, which kind of adds more to-do lists to the list, but you know, it's exciting. It makes me feel really official. It makes me feel like I'm taking the correct steps I need to take, but that also means I need to file taxes for the first time, which are actually due by the 31st of this month. How appropriate for an October reset. The next thing I need to do is I'm really gonna keep trying to do 3 Instagram posts a week. It's really fun to share what's going on in real time with people. I go through phases where I'm really on top of it for 2 weeks and then I disappear. So I'm really going to try and do 3 Insta posts a week, and just try and really stay involved. I don't care if Instagram's dying or whatever. I'm having fun with it. I am still on my kick of 1 video a week. I'm super excited. I'm currently at 112 subscribers, which for me feels pretty cool. I mean, if you think about how that many people just standing in an auditorium, that's a fuck ton of people. So hello thanks for being here. Want to keep that on the list. We'll see if it works. We can cut it out at any time if it ever gets too stressful, but I think it's a fun way to do it. I've mentioned this before, but my Patreon stickers are going to now go out on the 1st of every month instead of somewhere in the middle like I was doing. This makes way more sense, and then people can have more of a theme of the sticker. I already have all of the stickers ready to go for the next pack. So as soon as I get back from New Mexico, those will get out, and then we'll do the November ones for November 1st, but that's super exciting. I think that's going to work way better than what I was doing before. And I don't know, I just really love the idea of having kind of monthly themes too, which is really fun. Go through my website to-do list is the next thing on the list. Whew, this is gonna be such a headache, but I have my master to-do list now. I can just work through it piece by piece, and before I know it, it's gonna look so much better. So it's just little pieces that build into a big thing. So go through my website to-do list. My goal is to have it updated by, I want to say mid-November. I think that's more realistic because, it's just a lot of work. So I'm going to try and get as far into this as I can this month. Finalize my price sheet. I've done a lot of the research. I wrote out the rough drafts and stuff, but I want to make myself my little cheat sheet like I mentioned earlier. Everything's pretty much ready to go, but I just want to make sure it's all correct and good looking. And then the last thing I want to do is submit to 3 zines again. It was really fun researching them and looking for them, so I just want to keep the ball rolling and let you guys know which ones I find, spread the word on them when they finally come out. I can't wait to flip through them. So yeah, submit to 3 zines. That's my goals. I know this isn't the cutest page ever, but we're kind of in a rush this week, so we're gonna just make it work. In the end, it's truly just about writing it down and kind of brainstorming. I do want to get some cute little Halloween stickers though to fill this out, and I can't wait to get my website done and just catch up with everything. So yeah, that's that. So one other thing I want to tell you guys about I've been reading a lot of books lately and listening to a lot of audiobooks. So I did just quickly want to go over which books I did finish this month. My favorite, hand down, was I'm Glad My Mom Died by Janette McCurdy. I know that everyone's talking about it right now, but I just think I listened to the audiobook, so listening to her tell her story was amazing. Highly recommend it if you haven't heard of it yet. It's her story of coming up as like a child actor and the abusive relationship she was with her mom, but told from that kind of like naive child viewpoint where you don't know something is wrong. It's a really powerful story. Highly recommend. The next one I read was The Fire Never Goes Out by Nate Stevenson. It's a graphic novel, and it's every year at the end of the year for like I think 4 or 5 years, or maybe like 5 or 6 actually, they would do kind of a like review of how the year went, and there's photos included, lots of like really heart-wrenching, honest storytelling, and it's really beautifully drawn. Highly recommend that one. The next one I read, which was probably my second favorite, was Wilder Girls by Rory Power. Kind of a body horror, dark and spooky story about all of these girls at a school that a mysterious like body deforming illness is spreading at, and it is a great mystery. Definitely kept me on the edge of my seat and made me want to like turn it on every time I was in my car, and really good for like Halloween, spooky, like fall time. And then the last one that I read was called City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. It was cute, but it definitely was like for a younger reader. And also they mentioned like Harry Potter and Hogwarts, I don't even know, like 15, 20 times. Like it was like a point of the story, but just that the character liked it. I don't know. It definitely would be me. I don't know, 7th grade would have loved it, but by the time I was already too far deep in it to like give it up. So it's still cute, but not my favorite. So those are what I read last month, and I'm already reading some really great books that I haven't finished, but I will tell you guys about that one next time. One quote, actually I did want to start doing something at the end of these videos that was just kind of like something that inspired me this month, and this month I found a quote in a book I'm reading right now that is just called Betsy, and it's Betsy Johnson's autobiography. And there's a quote in there that I just wanted to kind of end the video on. It was at a part in the book where she was working at a magazine, kind of doing like intern work, but every night when she got off, she would go home and make like little tops and sweaters to sell to the ladies at the office. It started to kind of blow up into a bigger business before she knew it, and she had to like borrow money from her parents to be able to buy the fabric to fulfill the orders. And this quote is from that. It said, "I would climb those flights of stairs and stay up until 1 a.m, cutting and sewing. As grueling as it sounds, I loved it, and I know I discovered what I really wanted to do." And I just think that's a great quote for everyone who is, you know, working a day job and still trying to like make it happen. So, you know, stick with it. Don't kill yourself trying to work too late, because I definitely have done that a few times this last month. But yeah, hello October, and I gotta like literally pack and get ready to go because I work tomorrow and then I leave early Friday. So I will see you for the next video, which will be going to New Mexico for the Hot Air Balloon Festival. So thank you for watching, and yeah, have a good October. I will see you for that, and next month for a November monthly reset. Oh my god, I literally just thought of something I need to add. I need to add like think of holiday stuff onto here, so don't mind me. I'm just gonna go back and add that right now, and I'll see you guys next time.
Mamma mia, pocket full of green goblins, monsters, monsters. Mamma mia, pocket full of green goblins, monsters, monsters. Mamma mia, pocket full of green goblins, monsters, monsters. Mamma mia, pocket full of green goblins, monsters, monsters. Money old, now money ancient. Tutankhamun giving you a facelift. Money old, now money ancient. Tutankhamun giving you a facelift. Mamma mia.